Hey guys, ForceRestart. In today's video, we're going to be unboxing a really cheap iPhone 6 that we bought from eBay. In this video, we're going to show you guys what kind of condition iPhone you can get off eBay for a really good deal. Go through some things that you need to know if you're buying a phone, especially iPhone, off eBay, and how you can pretty much go through the process. So this one, we bought it couple days ago and it just came in. Usually it takes about 3 to 4 days, maybe even 5 days, depending on where you order from and during the day that you order, if it's a weekend versus a weekday. But you can get some really cheap phones, which will leave the links in the description section if you guys want to check that out. But this one was iPhone 6. Of course, the iPhone 6 is an older phone. It was released back in 2014, so almost 8 years now. But this phone is an okay phone for someone that's a beginner starting out, just looking to do the basic stuff like calling and texting and using some apps like the popular ones that will still work. So here in this box, we're going to get to take a look at it. So let's go ahead and take a look. So this is the packet from them. We'll move that aside. And then the phone here. And it came in this big box for just one iPhone. So let's put the box aside and take a look at the actual one here. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this. So get the scissor to cut this. So let's go ahead and take a look. And as you can see here, we got some note here. Let's take this off. Again, if you guys are looking for discounted phones, we'll leave the link in the description section on eBay where you can find them. But generally, when you're looking for a phone, as you can see, this is the iPhone 6. It's one of the smaller phones compared to nowadays where iPhones are really big. So that's kind of what you're going to take a look at. And let's go ahead and take a look at this. So you got some label here, but let's see if it powers on. So you'll notice the only thing we really got from this was just the phone. So the iPhone 6 here. Again, looking at the back here, it's a used phone, so you're going to have a little bit of mark here, as you can see. But overall, for a used phone, I would say not a bad condition. It does have slight bit of wear and tear, but again, that's probably normal from usage. And the one thing I really like about the iPhone is that this is when the iPhone still used to have that 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. So it's turning on right now. Sometimes if you buy a phone and it doesn't turn on right away, it might need charge. So it was trying to turn on, but as you can see here, we'll need to charge it up. So we'll charge it up. Alright guys, so I charged the phone for about 5 minutes or so just to get it started here, and it started right now. As you can see, the phone is already factory reset. So all we're going to do is a quick setup here just so we can make sure that we can get to the home screen without any issue. So connect to a Wi-Fi here really quick. And then once we're connected here, we're going to go ahead and take a look to make sure there's no iCloud or anything like that. And then share some tips if you're buying on eBay as we're setting this up. So a couple things when you're buying on eBay is that make sure you use the link in the description section. That will take you directly to the discounted iPhones on the actual site there. So you want to do that. So it's looking, we'll set this up later. And then the other thing is whenever you're buying a phone off eBay, simply always look at the return policy. That's really important because you want to buy a phone that you can return if you have any issues. Most sellers that sell on the platform will give about 30 days return to even 60 days we've seen. So make sure you get a return policy. Other thing you want to read is the description thoroughly to make sure there's no issues, as most of the time the seller will describe the condition of the phone. You want a fully functional phone, and if you can't get the unlocked version or the version for your carrier. And the reason why is that if you're getting a phone, you want to get that unlocked or for your carrier to make sure it's compatible. You can actually use the phone unless you're really using it for Wi-Fi. And of course, besides that, also make sure you click on the seller's profile and take a look thoroughly to make sure the sellers have a lot of ratings. So this one, for example, the seller that's selling has over thousands of ratings, so we decided to buy it. And then once you buy it and purchase it, after you get it, you want to start testing it out because you'll get 30 days to make sure everything works. You're going to test things like the buttons here and all of this common sense stuff, like you want to make sure everything is working. You want to make sure the cameras are working. Again, if they said fully functional, we expect them to be fully functional. So check the camera and then the front camera, making sure that works. We'll also check things like the speaker, which you can use the speaker and sound. So we'll use the voice memo app, for example, to open it up, continue, say hello, hello, hello. Make sure that works. So as you can see, that proves that microphone and speaker works, and that's pretty much the gist of buying cheap iPhones on eBay. They're really good. If you look around, you find some really good deals on it. Again, just got to make sure you check out the seller, check out that they have a return policy, make sure it's compatible with your carrier. And when you're buying used one, go with, there's different gradings that different do, but most of the time you want to go with, if it has a grade of B plus or higher is what I generally go for. Don't go for anything C or lower. And when it comes to like description, look for anything that's good, very good, pre-owned, and of course new. Don't go anything that says fair condition, because you may not have a good experience with it. So those are kind of our tips. Hopefully these tips help you guys, and if you guys want us to do more unboxing of other iPhones, leave a comment in the comment section. While you're at it, hit that subscribe button so you can get more unboxing updates that we'll be doing, on where you can get some really good deals on iPhones and other Apple products as well. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.